What is up, my little demented cupcakes? We are doing a Royal Rumble from start to finish. And I am player number 1. Imagine that. What do you think about that? Does that make you feel good about yourself? Basically, I am TNT Jackson. She's a black exploitation character. She'd be one of the more obscure characters, but not well known, should I say. But she'd be still well known by die-hard fans. I designed her based on the movie poster. She's in a cape, a furry cape, and a bikini, and this is it. So, there you go. Why is... Oh, okay. You fucking bitch, Kasari. Kiara saying. Kiari. Kaarai. She's a brilliant superstar, Kiara. I love Japanese superstars because they're very entertaining, I have to say. They really are entertaining. I will get you, Kiari, now, you little bitch. Fuck off, Lulu. I haven't got time for the two of yous. Lulu. Lulu was a weird creation. She just came to me. I said, I want to make a hula girl. But a bitch. And I did. She's average. She's not bad. She could be worse. Okay, Lulu, you decide. Oh. All the bigger superstars usually come out first. Because it's just how it is. It's just how it works. Get off me. Go on, you take on Lulu. Certain superstars have rivals and the computer remembers the rivals, by the way. She's gonna move when I jump, watch. Well, she didn't. She's actually a little bit fucked. But the computer remembers superstars that have rivals and stuff. I was fighting Kiari first, so I'm gonna take on Kiari. Kiari. Kiora. Kaari. I'll have to listen to the ring announcer pronounce her name. Oh god, I'm fucked now. Linda is very powerful. She's a novelty character that shouldn't even be in a video game. And she is gonna kick ass. Roseanne looks cool actually, I think. She looks like Roseanne in the 80s. But Linda is terribly overpowered and should not be in a match. Somebody asked me to make her, like I do requests every now and again. I don't do them as much now. But I did a while ago and I'm just can't be bothered now. Community creations, I make them, upload them and people download them. It always seems better when you don't make the character yourself because you're like, well, this is what the character looks like. Oh, don't. Give me a chance. Oh, thank God. I thought she was going to run at me and throw me out. Kiari, I mean, not Linda. I knew Linda doesn't have that move as far as I know. The bigger people don't really have those moves. Oh, you fucking slapper. Now, Kiari, you're next. Oh, okay, maybe not. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, Linda's a powerhouse, and Linda is going to show us how it's done. But Big Lenny is just as strong as Linda. Big Lenny is great. It's not the weakness that gets the people eliminated, it's the stamina and getting them at the right time. Oh. thought Linda ducked. But it's the stamina, like. So if somebody's really powerful, like, it just means it's just the stamina that eliminates them. Like if I do an early recovery, it takes away my stamina. Mom is not based on Isaac. Just because I've been playing Isaac recently, I just thought I'd say that. I get to be nasty now. I get to go in character and be nasty. I think Linda needs to go because she's doing my tits in. Fuck off, Linda. I tried to design Linda's moves based on her TV persona and how she would fight. How I think she would fight if she was in a bar or something. Because that's the only place I could see her fighting. In a bar or the January's Black Friday sales or something. Kate Bush doesn't last very long in these for some bizarre reason. Her moveset is actually pretty decent. It's just she's very unlucky in Royal Rumbles for some reason. Somebody just pick something and stop. Oh, everyone just keeps attacking me. I must have rivals with everyone in this fucking game. Because everyone keeps attacking me. And when somebody hits you, it auto-focuses. So it changes to that person. So like Mom smacks me, Big Lenny smacks me, so I change focus. And I don't know who's hitting who. And it's a cool feature in a way, so you don't have to change. But at the same time, it's like, fuck you. Kate Bush is designed via her Babushka video, where she wears the metal brassiere. Now, who hit me first? You fucking language, Timothy. I was going to call her a big ape, but that would be very racist, but I didn't mean it in that kind of sense of the matter. Just because she's big. You're another big ape. Mrs. Trunchbull is going to show us how it's done. I never thought I'd see Kate Bush and Roseanne battling in the corner of a wrestling ring. But sure, that's how games have advanced. Who will I take on? Actually, Mom is getting a smack in the chops. Yeah. I didn't even want to hit her. I wanted to hit Mom. Everyone get away from me. They're all fucking irritating me. Wow. Well, the controller is not letting me change focus here, boys and girls. They'll let me change focus now, alright. I want to smack Mom before I fucking get eliminated, because she's a bitch. Kate and Rosie at it again. Get off me, you fucking twat bag. Now, where's Mom? Oh, I used my finisher on Phyllis. I got Phyllis lovely in the back of the head. Sorry, Phil. I will sort her out. I can't even be bothered. I knew I wouldn't get her. Now, I'm happy. Now, where was I? Sure, why not? Oh, wow. Now you big fucking ape. Where's that other ape? Oh, she got eliminated. Now we have to get rid of Lenny. Lenny's been in too long. Oh, her health isn't that bad. Lenny's not. The health isn't. Rosie's was. Kate Bush is doing okay, but if she gets another few smacks to the head, she'll be fucked. The head is the worst because it's the head that you need. It's kind of like I function with my head, so. Well, any body part works. In wrestling, the head will knock you out, obviously. But whereas in ring, it'd be your legs and your arms and stuff. It'd be more your legs in a wrestling ring. No, I got eliminated. It happens. I'm number 16, but I'm going to be number 17 instead. Because number 16 deserves a chance, whoever she is. And I can have a sup of my tea while I'm waiting for a minute. Big Lenny is fucking a house. They're all as good as each other, but there's some just a little bit better than others. Big Lenny's moves are not really on the ground, so she's never on the ground as such. Big Lenny's moves are more up in the air and like this, suplexes and stuff, and power bombs rather than on the ground. So she's not on her back much. That's what I wanted to try and make her, like a big German powerhouse. And I know she's wearing an anti-Semitic symbol, but she's not wearing it because she's a Nazi. She's wearing it because I just actually like that design. And I know it has a lot of meaning behind it and it's really hurtful to some people, but I don't like it for those reasons. I like it because back in the 19 whatevers, they had a bobsleigh team, and the bobsleigh team used to wear that. So I want her to be kind of a big shot putter from the 1930s or 19 whatever Olympics kind of. Well, I know that wasn't me. I was like, oh, what am I doing? I'm the next one to come out. But yeah, so now you know I didn't make her based on the World War II or the Hitlers and the killings and all that. I made her based on an early German bobsleigh team. And she's actually based on a character of a movie as well. I forget what movie it is. I haven't seen it in years. Am I along the blaze? Yes, I am. How is Phyllis still in the ring? Phyllis the housewife. Get out, you smelly fart. Go on. Yeah, I originally made Fran when I found that pattern. I said I want to use this because it's different and it looks big. It looks odd and it looks different and I want to make it work. So my challenge was to make it work and I instantly thought of her. And I was like, perfect. So I was having a bit of fun editing her moves, and I made one of the best characters ever. Now this year, her moves were not available. Boo-hoo. But her moves are officially now available as a DLC pack. You can download 50 moves that weren't there last year. You shouldn't have to download them. They were like, oh, you forgot to add these moves, but we can add them now if you want. And whatnot. Who is Olympia? Olympia is based on a 1980s bodybuilder who had a short stint in wrestling. She was Miss World via bodybuilding 1991. And she was also a wrestler in Glow Wrestling for a short stint. Liberty is just a random chick that I made. There's a backstory to all the characters, but I can't talk about them all. But Liberty started off as kind of a crap creation, and now she's pretty decent. I gave her an overhaul with style, clothes, and she was only 5 foot, and then I changed her to like 5'7" or something, just to give her a bit of height. And then I made her muscly. Well, she's more large than muscly. Let's just say she's a big girl, but she's nice. She looks cool, I think. Compared to what I usually make, she looks cool. As for Marta, she's a weather girl. From the music video, It's Raining Men. Well, I wanted to make 2 tag teams. Joan Crawford, creepy gothic 1920s actress. Enough said. Cleopatra Jones is doing quite good. Cleopatra Jones obviously is a blaxploitation character. She does wear an afro, but in this particular situation, she's not wearing it. She's wearing a turban, because she also wears a turban when her afro is flattened or being set. I don't know. I'm not doing all that good. Shit. Alondra Blaze recently made a comeback, which is fucking amazing. It's great to see her back in the ring. I love Daphne. She's the queen of scream, Daphne. And she always used to act a maggot in wrestling. She doesn't wrestle anymore though. Get down. I really like Bette Midler, by the way, as you can tell, but her moves are fucking phenomenal in this game. I said, what can I give her? So she does some dancing for her moves. I wanted to give her showgirl moves. I was like, what would a showgirl do, like if she was a wrestler? So there you go. So I don't know, but I have a feeling most of her moves could be Ric Flair's. I must remove that. That's very annoying. Nurse Janet is a tough one. They're all quite tough. I think Daphne's more my style. Oh, thank you, Martha. Let's do it for the 80s. Oh, she's getting thick. Janet's win record is the highest of any wrestler. So, watch this space, says you. Janet and Martha have won the most out of all the people in the ring. For Royal Rumbles anyway. I do keep records, yeah. Because if a wrestler is not winning or doing something, then I change their moves a little bit. Because if they're not winning, or like, they all get an equal chance, and if they're not winning, because I want to make the perfect wrestler, like, you know, I don't want to make shit. But sometimes when a character is bad, they're so bad they're good, I just kind of leave them. I'm going to be eliminated if she runs at me, but she decided not to. Oh, I could remove, I could delete Daphne. Fuck off, you fucking blonde slapper. Wow. Daphne got lucky. You fucking bitch. Jill Monroe is a Charlie's Angel. Farrah Fawcett. See what I mean about the showgirl moves? Now, Jill. Get up. Ah, no. Oh, you fucking tramp. Lemonette is Japanese and she's based on a girl from an advert. And there's two of them and they're brilliant superstars. I really surpassed myself when I made them. But as you can tell, like, I'm not very good myself. I'm alright, but it's just yeah. Crystal's moves shall be changed. Crystal used to hang around with a character called Pete, and they used to be a tag team. But when the game stopped, men from fighting women, she kind of got discontinued because she was not very good on her own. So that's how that came about. Like back in the day, you could make a character and change their gender to other. So I would always make men and women and change the gender to other. That way it meant they could compete for anything and take part in any storyline. You know what I mean? Because it was cool back then. It wasn't based on weight classes or anything. I mean, there was bigger superstars. I think Andre the Giant and Big Show had you couldn't pick them up as much as you could pick anyone else up. But other than that, it wasn't really based on weight classes. It was just the stats. So everyone got a kind of a chance to take part in stuff. Like the season mode was just a mishmash of fighting with creative characters and stuff. I'm not going to lie, I did not expect to be sitting here looking at these three characters, but stranger things have happened, and the winner does get a title shot. So I will point that out, the winner does get a title shot. Something is bugging me though, but I will fix it in a moment. She doesn't really look like a Charlie's Angel, but I tried to pull off the kind of 70s pantsuit and it just didn't work. So I came across a screenshot of an episode where she was jogging in some pants and a t-shirt. And here we are. And they were skin coloured too, and it was kind of a pinky top. So I copied exactly what I seen. Now her hairstyle wasn't really there, but I think that hairstyle works. She wasn't one for pantsuits anyway. It was more kind of... That was more Sabrina Duncan. I did make Sabrina, but I didn't make the third Charlie's Angel. There I am, strolling off into the background. It's stupid how they only show the highlight reel for the ending. They would, because like technically the highlight reel for me would be fucking getting squashed by that big ape Asia Kong. Once again, I'm not being racist when I say ape, and I created these characters so I can say what I want about them. When I'm fighting a bigger person, I call them a big ape. And she was a big ape compared to me. I was only fucking TNT Jackson. Now we are going to edit a superstar. Edit custom superstar. We are going to edit Tina. I don't feel Tina, so I'm going to see what I can do to Tina. See, I cannot pick the alternative outfits when I am selecting them for Royal Rumble. I just can't, for some odd reason. There she is. So what I'm going to do is probably switch the attires. I mean, I'm not saying that's not a nice attire because it suits her down to a T, but I like this attire as well. It's more 90s rock chick. It's more her in the 90s than it is now, so, and that's more kind of cooler, I think. But we will edit this anyway and see what happens. I want to try something. That looks cool, but I think it has to be that one. Don't you think? Yeah. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, I really like her screenshot. I really like the picture she has, like when she's well, it's only a matter of taking off the material, so I didn't change too much, so that's what we're going to do. Basically, you save the character. So she is now in that attire when she fucking enters the ring. The other attire is definitely her, but it's just this is also her as well. Do you not think that's a bit cool? That's kind of like very kind of hip compared to the other one, which is very, I don't know. Just got tired of looking at the other outfit. Not that I use her that often. Now we come to Crystal. Crystal is a strange character. In the story, I used to write stories, of course, scripts and stories about these characters. Because I had a dream of writing a script about wrestling, a story, like a fictional company. This is before I had internet. I knew about Glow and anything. And the first story I wrote was a script about wrestlers living their life. They worked in a wrestling company and then whatnot. But then I changed it to where they work in just a TV company that's about to go bankrupt, so they try everything they can to kind of keep it afloat. Like, I got better as I was writing it. Obviously, the whole wrestling idea started it, but then it kind of snowballed into other genres. Yeah, I could still continue it. I don't know where it is. I wrote it when I was like 16, and I just kept adding to it and adding to it, even up until late 2015. But now we have to edit Crystal if I can find her. Crystal is not one of my favorite superstars. Oh, she was a long time ago, don't get me wrong, but she's just changed. She's not the same without Pete. She used to go around with this guy called Pete. He was an androgynous guy. And, yeah, that was pretty much it. Not more to say. Attire, type, appearance. But she used to go around with this guy called Pete, and then Pete kind of just disappeared after the whole gender thing, and I didn't have any desire to make her, but I did. And within the story, she got cuts on her face from a fight, a very bad fight. So she had scars on her face, and then I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, so I put her in a mask. I used to put her in a mask, and yeah. So let's see what we can find. I'm not sure what she would wear. I could kind of see that. That kind of works in a weird way. When I color it, it might work. Let me see what the black looks like. Yes, things look good. Wow, she kind of looks really cool now. Okay, okay. Material. Um, hmm. I think she looks weirdly cool in a kind of a cool way. But she's not wearing that hat all the time. She'll come wear it coming out. But it's, yeah, that kind of works. That'll do her. She looks more like Toya, you know, the singer, than anything. But hey, I can't keep giving her masks because I don't even remember what she looks like. I do. She used to look exactly the way she looks, but it's just well, clothes-wise, she would wear lots of pink usually, but this time she's wearing black. But I'm sure eventually I will get rid of this. Actually, I'll do it now. I don't really use their entrances, but sometimes I do. But for this particular situation, I think, well, I don't really use their entrances, so there you go. Hmm. That will do the trick. She looks better than she did. I'm pretty sure she was originally a blonde, but now she just wears wigs. Any hairstyle does Crystal. Her head was shaved and she got slashed. That's how she ended up in one of my stories I wrote. So there you go. Now I don't think I have to edit anyone else. And the winner of that match was Tina. So you get to see a title match. And so we'll do a title match. Well, why not? A ladder. No, we're not doing a ladder. We're doing a triple threat ladder. Where is she? What is her name? Crystal, obviously. Yeah, far better. Um, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's better. Look, rather than having that first. Um, but she won, so she gets a title shot. Champions. The champion is not Alondra Blaze. It is, but it's not. The champion is Foxy. Here we go. Crystal shouldn't be in this match. It should be Jill. Jill came second. But hey, I noticed how I cleverly coloured in Crystal's eyebrows to match her makeup. She never had bushy eyebrows ever. Just to throw it out there. They slipped in under the rug without me noticing. And I just noticed there when I was editing her, I was like, where the fuck did she get those bushy eyebrows? Oh well. This game is after freezing, so that's the end of that. Over and out.